Okay, you've heard various testimonies about people who have worked with Juan Rangel. That's the beautiful thing about Fort Worth. We're all connected to each other, 1 degree of separation. The Rangel, Dr. Patricia Rangel was my teacher. Rufino's brother, Jorge Mendoza, was my teacher. We're all connected. Miss Jolinda Martinez, her sister was the principal elder. We're all connected. So without further ado, let's bring Rufino up and Juan Rangel for the formal presentation. And then you will hear from the man of the hour.
Thank you again. As I mentioned earlier, I really can't tell you enough about Mr. Rangel. I've got 5 brothers and 3 sisters, and I consider one another brother, so that makes him number 10 in my family. A large family. Juan A. Rangel Jr., presiding officer and president of the board, Fort Worth Independent School District, December 16th, 2011 through May 8th, 2012. Presented May 23rd, 2012, Hispanic Organizations of Cherry County.
I think the most important thing to say right now is to recognize the one woman in my life. It's my strength. She said, well, don't break out, don't get dramatic and you know, don't get emotional. But when you make history in the city, you don't make it for yourself. You make it for your family. Your family is your strength. Your family is your power. Your family is your foundation. And that's what this country's all about. That's what we're all about. And when you have a foundation like this, you gotta watch out because this one will kick you in the you know where if you're not going to try to. And so I think the most important thing is to acknowledge her and acknowledge the support. She's been my strength. She's been my rock. She's been the person that I've had to depend on when things were very difficult, very hard, and they will continue to be. This is not our first rodeo. It's not going to be our last rodeo. And I want you to know that when you have someone like this, it sets the bar so high. And it is a person of your moral strength, your moral foundation, your life. You have to realize that I'm very fortunate. Got to marry her about 39. She's been married a long time, but she's been there, and I just tell you, honey, thank you, and I love you. I'll make this real short because I'm not a really good politician, but I do want to say a few things. First of all, I want to say that the Board of Trustees actually made history through us and with us. If it wasn't for the board, we wouldn't have this. It wouldn't have happened. The inner strength of a board, the inner strength of a governing board, the inner strength of people that committed, elected officials, are the ones that made history for us and made history this time around. They have been my strength, even despite the differences, and despite the problems, and despite the challenges, and despite the very difficult things that we've all been through. This wouldn't have happened without them. And when you have to deal like that, and you see what it's all about, the one thing you walk away with is you walk away with such a great feeling that our community is well and our community is strong. So I want to tell you that regardless of what you see and what you read in the paper, regardless of what you think about some of the problems that we're having, we're still one strong family, and we're still one strong unit. And we do that despite ourselves sometimes because we know where the strength is. And the strength is leaving something for our children. And our children are the most important thing. And if we lose that sight of our children, we lose everything. And so we have some children here, and we have some young people here, and we have some future parents here, and we have all kinds of people here. And the one thing that you do when you run such a large organization with 80,000+ children, and you have a budget, and when you're putting together budgets, all this money, there's a lot of money involved in big business. What you find yourself doing is really thinking through the process. What am I doing here? How strong am I? How weak am I? Are we doing the right things? It happens every time that you get up in the morning, like people like me and all the other trustees on the board, and you wonder, are we making the right decisions? It is so hard, it's unbelievable. So regardless of what you read in the paper, remember, these people are really dedicated, and I admire them, I respect them, and I want to continue working with them. We have our differences, and that's okay, but we're going to continue. And I want you to know you're in good hands with these board members. And as we go through this, especially our hardest time, which is our financial challenges, we don't know what we're going to do. Today in the paper you read about people being laid off. If you don't know that hurts us, it does hurt us. We're bleeding, and we have to really try to fix it in some way. So we're dedicated, we're committed. And we're going to continue working. And I know that, and my wife and I have talked about this, but I know that all of us have a bright future. So please realize that, and please know that people like me and others are there standing together. We're together. It's very important. We're united. And remember that. Nothing is going to stop us being committed, united, and working together. Nothing. It doesn't matter what happens on that board. We're going to be united, committed, and totally loyal to what we have. And we are respectable people that we're going to continue being that way. Don't believe anything you hear. And I'll tell you that because people like me, despite what happens, have to stand tall. They have to have a tremendous amount of respect. And I will continue doing that regardless of what. And I will continue working hard. This is not a political speech because I'm not running for office, and I know we have some people that are here running for office, and that's fine. I'm glad we're here.
I didn't say anything.
But I want you to know it's wonderful to see you. I'm so impressed, and I'm so taken by you being here, and you're taking the time to be here and to be here with us. That it tells me that we're fine, we're doing well, and keep supporting us. No matter what the paper says, no matter what your naysayers say, no matter what anybody says. Please work for us, and please work and believe in us. Do not give up on us, no matter what we look like, no matter what happens to us. Support us, because this is your city. You're the taxpayers. You're the people that run us. It's not us. It's you, the voter. It's the constituents. It's the people that pay the taxes. You own this city, and we're not going to be any better than what you let us be. And if you can believe in us, we will match. We will meet that level of achievement that you set for us. All you have to do is believe in us. So I want to tell all of you, thank you, Sal, all of the people that Mr. Pettis that put this together. This is a historic moment for us because we have something to celebrate and we have something to hang our hat on. We had many historical things happen. Redistricting, our first minority board superintendent, to our first minority president, and on and on. We have wonderful things, many, many things that happen in this process of history. And it's great to have. You're sitting on it, you're standing on it, things are happening you never thought would happen in the city. And there more are going to happen in the future. So celebrate, have other celebrations. Bestow honor on other folks and other people. There'll be some history made, I know, coming the 29th of this month. And it's going to be exciting. More and more history in the city. It's going to be wonderful. So stand tall, stand on the shoulders of the things that are going to happen. You're going to have, because you have a lot of wonderful things happen and more things to happen. So I'm just one of the first and maybe second or third, because there have been other people that have been there. But I'm just one, and there's others to come and other historical events to come. So we're really excited about it. So please keep working with us and keep your chin up, because it's hard to keep it up sometimes when people are trying to get out from you, cut you up sometimes. But you can do it. You're tough. Life is never always easy, and I know you can do it, because if we can do it, you can do it. So thank you so very much, Sal.
Give it up one more time for Juan Rangel. Aplauso, por favor. Sí se puede.